day, Ma'am Elenita. I'm Jess Riltasic from BSED English 2B. And today I'm going to discuss the Week 1 module. So first is I'm going to discuss the personal and academic values of literature to children. So the value of children's literature for young children is both personal and academic. Some of the personal values children's literature includes are providing joy to children, also increasing their imagination and creativity, and allowing them to have vicarious experiences. So, children's literature is important because it enhances development of language skills and other critical thinking skills that provide the foundation of learning. So, number 2, I'm going to discuss the relationship between children's development and their literature. So, children's literature is significant because it fosters the growth of linguistic abilities and other critical thinking skills, so which are the basis of education. Nevertheless, focusing just on the benefits of literature for language development ignores other ways that reading helps a kid development. And also, it gives students the chance to respond to reading, educates them about their own and other cultures, fosters the development of their emotional intelligence and creativity, and allows them to grow and develop as an individuals. So number 3 is I'm going to discuss the classical period, the ancient world of children's literature, focusing on number 1 is Aesop fables. So what are these? Aesop fables are written by a former Greek slave in the late to mid 6th century BCE. Aesop's fables are the world's best known for a collection of morality tales. So the fables numbering 725 were originally told from person to person as much for entertainment purposes, but largely as a means for relying or teaching a moral or lesson. So the main characters in these stories are the animals, and each story demonstrates a moral lesson. So number 2 is Beowulf. So Beowulf, heroic poem, the highest achievement of all English literature and the earliest European vernacular epic. So the work deals with events of the early 6th century, and while the date of its composition is uncertain, some scholars believe that it was written in the 8th century. It tells the story of the Scandinavian hero Beowulf, who gains fame as a young man by vanquishing the monster Grendel and Grendel's mother. Later, as an aging king, he kills a dragon but dies soon after, honored and lamented. So number 3 is Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. So the Iliad takes place during the Trojan War, which is a legendary conflict between the Greeks and Troy, dated later by the Greek authors to the 12th to 13th century BCE. So the historical accuracy of the Trojan War is debated, some believing that while Troy may have existed, a war on such a large scale is improbable. So for the last is the Odyssey. The Odyssey is an epic poem in 24 books, traditionally attributed to the ancient Greek poet Homer. The poem is the story of Odysseus, king of Ithaca, who wanders for 10 years although the action of the poem covers only on the final 6 weeks, trying to get home after the Trojan War. So, that's all for my discussion in week 1 module. Thank